So the priestess again speaks to you and says that Nick would like you to speak as soon as possible. That once you got here, that he's been guarding the throne. So if you're looking for him, that's the place to go speak.
I'd immediately go to him. Go ahead and get it over with, man. What's up?
Could someone move Hagen? Let's just bring him up there because that's solid walls.
The
doors on the front.
I was trying to look.
See the people.
Oh,
in front?
yeah. Okay.
So anyway, okay. So I move the camera if you can follow him.
You just tell me when.
That's it. You can see.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So before
now, I haven't met this guy before, right?
No, he's always been with Ava. He's always been there.
Right, but I haven't met him, been introduced to him formally.
Yeah, he's not spoke to you directly. He's always just brought you to Ava.
Right.
So, all right.
I woke up and said, I believe we're supposed to have a conversation.
So Nick turns around. So he says, I believe that we do. So I know the Queen was using you and your companion to help with many issues that were ailing the kingdom. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So before I go on, does the book even follow, or is it just not the?
The book sees all these guards out here,
Okay.
so I'm kind of a little reserved.
The book's like no. There are little windows.
Are there windows?
Yeah, see the little windows.
I'll see if I can stealthily get
up.
Yeah,
before we have this conversation, I'm gonna see if the book can be stealthily.
21.
I will say that you sneak out one of the windows. So put yourself on one of the columns. Okay.
And I am listening.
So when I wake up and there's no book in my arms,
well, it doesn't mean he won't make his way back. Anyway, all right. So we're back to So Nick says we've been scouring the last day trying to find where the Queen was transported. We've sent what few adventurers and what few soldiers that we could spare looking. From what I understand about the portals, in my limited knowledge, is that sometimes strong emotion can take you to where you want to go on a portal. You were traveling with these people when you arrived. Would you have possibly any clues about their personalities, or maybe about them that might help us narrow down the search of where this portal could appear?
Wait, I'm confused. Are you talking about the group that Queen Ava went off with, or?
Yes, the group that Queen Ava's with the group. You fought. Like those are the ones you spent the last day with. He's asking if you have.
Right, and they took off with Queen Ava. Yeah.
Yes. So Nick then looks at you and said, yes, the people that you accompanied to help us fell the foul beast on the portal, the people that went with her, do you know anything about them that could help us narrow down the search?
25 on it.
Not that I'm aware of.
So,
I know that we may have made a slight blunder, and we need to fix it. It's a good thing as far as the war against the Drow, but it's a bad thing in the larger scheme of things. We may have made something powerful a little stronger.
Nick,
if we can't stop it in time.
Nick's a little concerned.
I believe that may have been where Queen Ava went, but I'm not sure. She's either after the Archdruid because she took. Was he in the throne room when all this went down or not?
No, just
the fight that we had last night.
No, the Archdruid was there. Like the Archdruid was fighting you at the same time.
This is fighting you.
Yeah, fighting.
No. I mean this guy Nick. Would this guy Nick know what happened last night? He would know all the details, right?
Why? Oh, remember he got knocked out. Remember, Sludge Monster came up.
Knocked him out
that's right,
pretty
that's right.
early.
He got it.
Yeah, so like he came to at the end of the fight, and basically, when he was healed, and
Tried to protect Ava.
tried to protect Ava, and then you all banished it, and she got in the portal and left, and that's pretty much all he saw. That's why he's questioning you.
And she told him to
Oh,
find
okay.
her.
Well, I would tell him. I'd tell him everything that happened. I wouldn't hide anything from him. Just like, yeah, this is what happened. She's either trying to figure out a way to go after the Archdruid again, or she's going to figure out how to kill this much bigger evil that is apparently where this green water's coming from.
And now Hagen, she doesn't know.
Yes, sir. Huh?
She doesn't know.
We didn't have a chance to tell her anything.
You didn't tell her anything. That's why he's asking you.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
why
she doesn't.
that's
so
why-
she doesn't know that part about the.
she doesn't know anything that happened in the adventure yesterday. That's why he's asking you about your companions that were on the portal with her.
Oh, well, I'd be telling him all of this then, letting him know. I mean, I'd tell him what happened.
So you're going to tell Nick everything that happened yesterday?
Well, except the
Probably
fact
not
that
a
it
good
was our
idea.
fault the bodies got dumped into the well, I'm gonna allude around that one.
Oh, so all right. So you're going to withhold that part?
Yeah, I'm just gonna forget to mention that part.
Okay. Are you going to tell him what happened to you? Well,
Oh, the whole time travel thing? Yeah, definitely let him know what happened there.
all right.
In the most confusing manner possible.
All right. Well, go.
Like, this is the past me, this is the present you, and that's the future them.
That is pretty accurate.
Nick. All right. Poor Nick's pretty confused, but go ahead and continue and tell these say adventurers in time travel to Nick.
This was my first experience with time travel, so my knowledge is limited to getting knocked off the portal, going into a sparkly bubble with some guy that his face wouldn't stay the same, and then I had to convince people. Well, and then I ended up in a super secret tunnel that I was lost. I didn't know where I was at. This fairly interesting drunken dwarf helped me and some other people. Anyway, they helped me get to Ava, and then they went off. They were the group that went off with Ava, and they took the druid guy that we killed, the elemental bear-shaped thingy, and turned into a little lady.
So Nick's like, so this dwarf that you mentioned, he was making some type of secret tunnel. Was this tunnel important to him?
To him, yeah, I believe so.
So-
I believe it's important to all of us, or it was supposed to be.
He said, you think that this could possibly like strong emotion for him, maybe to be drawn to it?
To the tunnel? Maybe.
We're supposed to collapse that.
I mean, he seemed to be more drawn to his keg of ale than anything.
He's like, Nick perks up. He's like, where is this ale that you speak?
The ale, kegs of ale.
I didn't
We're
say-
at the forward operating base.
So Nick sits for a second. He says, so these people have maybe a strong tie to Fort Lightbringer.
Yeah, I believe so. That's the name. That's the fort's named after that guy, right?
Yes, my job's sake. He's like, we've not even thought about going towards and looking at the at Fort Lightbringer for them. So he's like, thank you for the clues. I'll dispatch some people to maybe go talk to Projet and try to work. We'll see if there maybe something about the fob and this tunnel. Maybe they're, maybe they're there, or that's the best clue that we've had in the last day. So he says the healers tell me there's going to be they still have so many levels of exhaustion that if we try to revive them, there will be ill effects. It's like,
Wait, something about, sorry, it kind of broke up. You said something about exhaustion and ill effects?
yes, if we try to,
That was all I caught.
well, that's what I said. Like your companions have so much exhaustion. If we try to wake them now, they could have permanent ill effects.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
So what I need you to do is I'm going to put this into your hands. I need a D20 for you. So it's a straight it's a straight D20, and this is what I'm going to tell you.
Alright.
This is what's going to happen. If you roll a 1 to 5, they will need 1 day of rest. If you roll a 6 to 10, they're going to need 2 days of rest. If you roll 11 to 15, they're going to need
Why don't you just have them roll these things?
no. So that's too easy. So
It's the same math.
math.
Just about.
Just about. So and no, it's not.
D4.
It's not the
D4
same
would
math.
actually be-
So if you roll a 16 through 19, they will need 4 days to recover. If you roll a D20, they can be up in 8 hours.
If you crit.
If you crit. But no, not the same thing.
So roll. How many D20?
I rolled an 18.
So
4 days.
So you're going to need 4 days of recovery to come alive. That puts.
Not once I wake
You know
up.
what? That's actually not a bad thing, because I'm going to make a freak load of silver arrows.
Okay.
I have
No,
a feeling
level
we're not
up, I
done
have
with these
the
things
spell
yet.
once I wake up.
What spell?
With leveling up, I have the spell now to remove exhaustion.
Oh, when you wake up, it doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah.
so, and with that, I'm going to stop the recording.
You've stopped it.